Hi everyone, welcome back to Sheri Proof. Thank you so much for joining me again today. And I want to say thank you guys so much for all your messages and comments on part one of this series in terms of my tips to look put together. Today we continue, but just before we do that, last week we would have covered styles of clothing, colors. We talked about accessories in terms of your jewelry. We talked about hairstyle and so on. And today I will share 5 more of my tips to look put together. And I'm telling you for sure that there is definitely going to be a part 3 because I realized that I definitely would not be able to put everything together in this video in order to complete it. So continuing from where we left off last week, and we spoke a lot about the outfits and the accessories and the hairstyle and all of that, and we spoke as well about our go-to outfit or having a uniform. Tip 6, which is related to that, is make sure you test run beforehand. Now, the good thing about having your go-to pieces, go-to outfits, clothes or styles that you know that you look good in, you feel good in, and all of that, the good thing about that is that you know, like if you have to do something really, really quickly, these are what you grab for. But in general, our wardrobes will have multiple styles. We will have different types of clothing, and most likely we wouldn't be wearing the same thing all the time. But if there is going to be a style that you're going to try out that you know is not your go-to, definitely test run beforehand. I can't tell you how many times this literally saved me from embarrassment. So even if I go shopping, whether it is I go actually into the store and I buy something or I purchase something online, when I get those pieces of clothing, the first thing I tend to do before I actually put them in my wardrobe is I try them on. I try them on at home to see, how I could style it, what I could pair it with, how it looks good, with what it looks good with. Do I need to belt this? Do I, not belt it? Is this going to be for one of those days when I feel my stomach a little flatter, or is it going to be for the days when I feel a little bit more bloated? Can I get away with it? And those are the mental notes that I take in terms of test running new clothes. But besides that, and besides just figuring that out, test running clothing in general is really, really important. And your outfit, I should say test running your outfit, because when I'm talking about test running, I'm talking about putting on the outfit, finding a shoe, putting on accessories, doing the full works. Now, obviously, you need to have some time to do this. So this is not something that you're going to be doing very, very often. I hardly do this now, but I remember back in the day when I was trying to build my wardrobe and build pieces and so on. I used to do this a lot because I was trying to come into my style, trying to figure out my body, trying to figure out what I like from what I don't like, what I find to be more flattering. So I used to do that a lot, and I would literally put on a complete outfit with shoes, everything, and I will put a long-standing mirror in where there is a corridor, and I'll walk the whole corridor like if it was a catwalk, and look at myself at all types of angles. Now, you might be laughing and saying, Sheri, you really do that? Yes, I did. And I continue to do that. Even now, like when I get something that's new, that's a little bit out of my usual, but just because I want to be adventurous or want to try something different, I make sure and I do that. Now, I was actually having a conversation with one of you, and that's Nisha, and I want to hail out Nisha because Nisha mentioned something very, very interesting when I was having this conversation with her. And she said that what she actually does is she will put on her entire outfit. She doesn't just test run. She takes photos of the outfits that she puts together that she likes. So, I mean, she will go down to the watch, everything that she's wearing, the glasses, everything. She'll put on everything and take photos. Yes, I like how it looks with my hair this way. I like it with this necklace. I like it with these rings. I like it with this shoe. And she takes photos, and she has developed like a catalog of photos in terms of her outfits that she loves. So when she has to put an outfit together, she doesn't have to think about like, what accessories do I have? What should I put this with? She will literally swipe through her phone, pull out a photo, and then she could just go grab all the pieces. And I found that to be so genius. So genius. I think that might be helpful to a lot of people, especially if you're like me and you have like a lot of accessories, because I take care of my things. And this is just like a sub tip within this tip. Take care of your clothing, take care of your accessories. They will last you a long time. Take care of your shoes. They would last you a very, very long time if you take proper care of them and you wash them properly, okay? But that's a whole next topic. But yeah, because of that, like my things last me really, really long. I have clothing that's like 20 years old, and I see them cycling back in terms of style and fashion. And sometimes I end up giving away clothes just because I've seen it for so long. And sometimes it looks brand new simply because I take care of it. So that means that things could kind of pile up, and therefore sometimes you could forget what you have. So I love that idea that Nisha gave me in terms of cataloging the outfits, so that this would be a go-to outfit and you already have every single thing there. Okay, so as I mentioned, take care of your clothing. Please, guys, when you're going out, remember to iron your clothing, right? Unless it's a no iron, simple thing like ironing makes a big difference. Tip number 7, and this also has to do with clothing, but I didn't mention it before, and it has to do with jeans. Now, I know some people live in jeans and that's their go-to outfit, and great. But there are other people that don't, but they want to have a pair of jeans in their closet in case they need to. The fail-safe thing when it comes to denim is dark wash, and I'll tell you why. If you have to just buy one pair of jeans, get it in a dark wash, because that dark wash jeans can become more formal and it can be casual as well. The thing about it with a dark wash jeans, it's easier to throw on a blazer, throw on a cardigan, dress it up with a dressy top and heels. And it's not that you can't do that with light wash. You can definitely do it with light wash, but because of the color of dark wash jeans, it's definitely going to look a little bit more dressy, if you understand what I'm saying. It's easier to go from casual to dressy with that shade as opposed to the other way around. So that's just a tip in terms of if you need to just have only one pair of jeans in your closet. Tip number 8 is your handbag. One of the key things with regards to looking put together is your handbag. Your handbag is just as important as your shoe and your outfit and your accessories and your hairstyle, as everything else. In fact, you could have all those things like really, really well done, and then the handbag completely break the outfit. And just on this topic, I will tell you this. Invest in your handbags and your shoes. I spend more on those pieces than I do clothing, because while like my classic pieces of clothing, I will spend to buy good quality stuff because I know that's something that I'm going to be wearing for years and years and years and years. And I don't spend as much money on trending things that I know it's just going to be for a season or it's going to be in and out kind of thing. But when it comes to your shoes and your bags, especially your shoes for work that you're going to be pounding the pavement with every single day, those are the shoes to spend money on. Not the ones that you're going to wear once in your life because you're going to a wedding or a formal dinner. You could spend small money on that, but your shoes that you're going to go to work with, or if you are like me and you wear pumps all the time, whether it's to work, to functions, to conferences, to church, whatever, I will spend money and I will generally invest in leather and so on. But I digressed. Back to the handbag. And that's the thing. I was just talking about that because I do the same with my bags, because my bags last me forever. But when it comes to bags, like some people, they have a particular like for maybe you have a liking for a particular style or particular color range, and that's fine. In fact, you don't even need to have a black handbag. We spoke about neutrals. Once you just have a neutral bag, and nowadays blush is one of those neutrals, that's perfectly fine. It will go with so many things. But look at the structure, look at the shape, look at the style. If you have many handbags and you can afford to, have all different styles, from satchels to hobos to totes to, whatever, then that's great. But if you don't and you need to limit because you're also on a budget and you want to be able to invest in 1 or 2 handbags that will go with many things, look at more structured bags, because structured bags with a casual outfit looks cute, but structured bags will literally make or break an outfit when it comes to doing business, presenting yourself at an interview in a corporate environment. Even if it's not a corporate environment, but it is your work environment, whatever that may be, a structured bag really does something to lift an outfit. And so you could have others, but just make sure that you have a structured bag. That was tip number 8. So tip number 9, and it has to do with taking care of your hands. Now, that's something that people see as well, and so everything else could be looking nice, but then your hands and your feet looking a little ashy, that is not a nice look. So you want to make sure that they are hydrated. And tip, one of the things that we should have in our handbags is probably like, a little tube of a lotion or cream or something like that. So just in case you need to top up, some people use oils, just in case you need to top up during the day, you have it with you. But that's one of the things that really help you look polished, having hydrated hands and feet. But more than that has to do with your nails and just the appearance of them. Do they look clean? Do they look groomed? And I was having another conversation with somebody else recently, and we were talking about nails, right? So let me tell you all, those of you who have the time to go get your nails done, bravo, because they look absolutely beautiful. I am one of those people, I love how nails look, but I have not gotten them done many times in my life for a couple of reasons. One, the time. Like if I had to choose of a beauty service and I had to choose between nails and something else, I'll probably go get my hair done or go get a facial or something else. Like, I don't know, getting my nails done is usually lower on my priority list when it comes to that kind of thing. And when I say my nails, I mean like maybe acrylics or gels or something like that. But I do not skip on getting a manicure and a pedicure. Every time I go to get a professional facial, I get a manicure and a pedicure. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to have that done professionally all the time. There are so many little DIY things that you can do at home to take care of your hands and feet. And that's probably a whole next video or post. But the point is, you want to make sure that they are groomed, that your nails are cut neatly. So you would see, I hardly do nails. I hardly have polish on because I cannot stand the sight of chipped polish. So if I'm going to do polish, I will usually do something that's like, I probably just do a clear coat, or I will do something very natural looking. Or if I'm actually going to do something on my nails, it's probably for a specific event and so on. And very soon after that, I will remove it, because as soon as that color starts to chip, it irritates me, and that chipped color actually makes you look a little bit untidy. So for me, I will personally tend to go for just a clear coat, making sure my nails are neat, they're filed, they're clean, and that's all that's necessary. If you are able to be very fancy and get your nails well done and have gels and beautiful patterns and lovely colors on your nails, sis, go for it. It looks absolutely stunning and absolutely beautiful. The same thing with your toes. Like, have you ever been somewhere, seen somebody dressed to the nines, and they have on peep-toe shoes or sandals, high-heel sandals, and then you'd look down and you're like, ooh, maybe I should have just kept my hair at shoulder level or eye level, because the feet are probably dry, the toenails are not done, it looks dirty. That is not the look, and definitely not the route that you want to go if you want to look put together. Again, it doesn't take like a whole lot of effort. It's not like you necessarily have to go and make an appointment to do it professionally. You should every couple of months, or as much as you can afford, or have the time to, but just do it at home. Soak your feet, scrub your feet, file your nails, buff them a little bit, do something, but make sure that they're looking neat, especially if you're going to wear those open toe shoes. Especially if you know it ain't looking good, sis, cover those things up, okay? And point number 10 for this video, and this might sound a little bit silly, but my 10th tip for looking put together is spraying some perfume. And you'll be like, what? But the spray and the perfume, who's seen the perfume? How does that help you look put together? Listen to me. There is nothing like finding a perfume that you love, that makes you feel powerful, that makes you feel beautiful, that just the smell of it just affects your emotions and your psyche and everything, and you literally feel like you're walking on air. That does something for your entire aura. And I will advise you as well to keep some of that perfume or a perfume in your bag. So one of the things that I actually do is, especially when I have to do a presentation or a conference, or I have like an important meeting, just a meeting actually, probably in general, and especially if it is that I'm not coming directly from home, or I didn't just get dressed and maybe I was at the office all day or whatever. A lot of people will be fixing up their hair and all that, and yes, I do all that, but one of the things I do just before I go in is I give myself a spritz. I inhale, and listen to me, my entire posture changes. And that was one of the things, like, I thought it was a little bit unusual, but it really, really helps. Like, I mean, I am sure if I ask you what is the perfume that does that for you, you all could leave a lot of comments down below. For me, it is Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. No joke, no joke. There are a lot of perfumes that I love, but that one is it for me. Like, that completely changes everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I have a couple more for sure. I know you don't want to miss part 3 of this series, and hopefully it's going to be the last one. But yeah guys, I'll see you in another video, and you all take care. See you then. Bye bye.